Job chapter 31. I have made a covenant with my eyes. How then could I look upon a virgin? What would be my portion from God above, and my heritage from the Almighty on high? Does not calamity befall the unrighteous, and disaster the workers of iniquity? Does he not see my ways, and number all my steps? If I have walked with falsehood, and my foot has hurried to deceit, let me be weighed in a just balance, and let God know my integrity. If my step has turned aside from the way, and my heart has followed my eyes, and if any sport has clung to my hands, then let me sow, and another eat, and let what grows for me be rooted out. If my heart has been enticed by a woman, and I have lain in wait at my neighbor's door, then let my wife grant for another, and let other men kneel over her, for that would be a heinous crime. That would be a criminal offense, for that would be a fire consuming down to Abaddon, and it would burn to the root all my harvest. If I have rejected the cause of my male or female slaves, when they brought a complaint against me, what then shall I do when God rises up? When he makes iniquity, what shall I answer him? Did not he who made me in the womb make them? And did not one fashion us in the womb? If I have withheld anything that the poor desired, or have caused the eyes of the widow to fail, or have eaten my morsel alone, and the orphan has not eaten from it, for from my youth I reared the orphan like a father, and from my mother's womb I guided the widow. If I have seen anyone perish for lack of clothing, or a poor person without a covering, whose loins have not blessed me, and who was not warmed with the fleece of my sheep, if I have raised my hand against the orphan, because I saw I had supporters at the gate, then let my shoulder blade fall from my shoulder, and let my arm be broken from its socket. For I was in terror of calamity from God, and I could not have faced his majesty. If I have made gold my trust, or called fine gold my confidence, if I have rejoiced because my wealth was great, or because my hand had gotten much, if I have looked at the sun when it shone, or the moon moving in splendor, and my heart has been secretly enticed, and my mouth has kissed my hand, this also would be an iniquity to be punished by the judges, for I should have been false to God above. If I have rejoiced at the ruin of those who hated me, or exulted when evil overtook them, I have not let my mouth sin by asking for their lives with a curse. If those of my tent ever said, "Oh, that we might be sated with his flesh," the stranger has not lodged in the street. I have opened my doors to the traveler. If I have concealed my transgressions as others do, by hiding my iniquity in my bosom, because I stood in great fear of the multitude, and the contempt of families terrified me, so that I kept silence, and did not go out of doors. Oh, that I had one to hear me! Here is my signature. Let the Almighty answer me. Oh, that I had the indictment written by my adversary! Surely I would carry it on my shoulder. I would band it on me like a crown. I would give him an account of all my steps. Like a prince, I would approach him. If my land has cried out against me, and its furrows have wept together, if I have eaten its yield without payment, and caused the death of its owners, let thorns grow instead of wheat, and foul weeds instead of barley. The words of Job are ended. 约伯记第31章。我与眼睛立约，怎能恋恋瞻望处女呢？从至上的神所得之分，从至高全能者所得之业是什么呢？岂不是祸患临到不义的，灾害临到作孽的呢？神岂不是查看我的道路，数点我的脚步呢？我若与虚谎同行， 脚若追随诡诈，我若被公道的天平称夺，使神可以知道我的纯正。我的脚步若偏离正路，我的心若随着我的眼目，若有玷污沾在我手上，就愿我所种的有别人吃，我田所产的被拔出来。我若受迷惑，向妇人起淫念，在邻舍的门外蹲伏，就愿我的妻子给别人推磨，别人也与他同事，因为这是大罪，是审判官当罚的罪孽。这本是火焚烧，直到毁灭，必拔除我所有的家产。我的仆婢与我争辩的时候，我若藐视不听他们的情节，神兴起，我怎样行呢？他查问，我怎样回答呢？造我在腹中的，不也是造他吗？将他与我团在腹中的，岂不是一位吗？我若不容贫寒人得其所愿，或叫寡妇眼中失望，或独自吃我一点食物，孤儿没有与我同吃，从幼年时孤儿与我同长，好像父子一样。我从出母腹就扶助寡妇。我若见人因无衣死亡，或见穷乏人身无遮盖，我若不使他因我羊的毛得暖，为我祝福。我若在城门口见有帮助我的举手攻击孤儿，情愿我的肩头从缺盆骨脱落，我的膀臂从羊尸骨折断。因神降的灾祸使我恐惧，因他的威严我不能妄为。我若以黄金为指望，对金金说，你是我的倚靠。我若因财物丰裕，因我手多得资财而欢喜。我若见太阳发光，明月行在空中，心就暗暗被引诱，口便亲手。这也是审判官当罚的罪孽，又是我背弃在上的神。我若见恨我的遭报就欢喜，见他遭灾便高兴。我没有容口犯罪，咒诅他的生命。若我帐篷的人未常说，谁不以主人的食物吃饱呢？从来我没有容客旅在街上住宿，却开门迎接行路的人。我若像亚当遮掩我的过犯，将罪孽藏在怀中，因惧怕大众，又因宗族藐视我，使我惊恐，以致闭口无言，杜门不出。唯愿有一位肯听我。看哪，在这里有我所画的押，愿全能者回答我。愿那敌我者所写的状词在我这里，我必戴在肩上，又绑在头上为冠冕。我必向他述说我脚步的数目，必如君王进到他面前。我若夺取田地，这地向我喊冤，犁沟一同哭泣。我若吃地的出产不给价值，或叫原主丧命，愿这地长棘藜代替麦子，长恶草代替大麦。约伯的话说完了。